My name's Kate Webster. I'm the General Manager of the Thalanyji Foundation.
My name's Nathan Ireland and I run the mechanical workshop for Thalanyji here in town.
Oh, excellent. The mechanical workshop.
Yeah, so we have a mechanical workshop that we opened up to be able to offer that amenity to the people of Onslow, and especially our client base is primarily Aboriginal based, so it's a fantastic business for them.
Excellent. So were you the bloke that collects old cars?
We do collect some old cars, yeah, because I'm also in the local volunteer fire brigade, so we cut them up sometimes.
Oh, excellent. I did hear about you. Yeah. So I'm glad that you're sitting in front of me, because I was thinking, where is that bloke that collects old cars? All right, so back to you, Kate. I had a chat with you earlier about all the awesome things that the Thalanyji Aboriginal Corporation are doing. Can we talk a little bit about the business sector that you have with a cattle station? Or
that'll be nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Thalanyji for many years, I understood, really wanted to get a cattle station, especially for their people, and something that they could, get the kids out there and get them involved in these, younger rodeo-style youth sports and that. And they sponsored there was a youth rodeo training thing they sponsored for quite a while. Now they've got their own station. It was a huge achievement for the Thalanyji people. And not only that, they're now working towards getting a school started up out there for those kids, I hope in the near future. And it's going fantastic. It's a beautiful station.
Oh, excellent. Well, you have to keep Ngana Media in the loop about that story. Also, what about meats? Are you looking at...
Yes. So Thalanyji beef will eventually hit the shelves. Since we've just acquired the station this year, they're really getting it back up to scratch, because it's an older station, but the cattle quality out there and the land quality is fantastic. It's beautiful out there, and so they're just basically getting the ball rolling again to get it all up and going.
Can you describe what Thalanyji beef tastes like? Has it got a bit of a Spinifex flavour to it?
Yeah, it does. I don't know. I've had a few good steaks in my time, and I tell you what, it was a beautiful bit of steak when I had it. So,
nice.
I can't complain. I thought it was fantastic.
Well, that's great, because you're just coming in behind Yarri Station, who have started to sell Yarri beef.
Yep.
And that's delicious as well. I've had a taste of that.
It is. Yep. So we're on similar land, so it'll be good.
Excellent. I'd now like to welcome my next guest, who's a manager at Thalanyji Aboriginal Corporation. Can you please introduce yourself again?
So I'm Kate Webster. I'm the General Manager of the Thalanyji Foundation. So that was established in January this year, and that was to service the community. So we've got 3 streams with the foundation. So we're looking at research, advocacy and service intervention. So we are about to get our first research project underway, which will be community-led. We'll be hopefully employing local people that would be interested in the role, who will go out and collect that data for us. And what we're looking at initially is around, the health service gaps, the health and service needs of the community, to try and then advocate, whether it's residential services based here, if we can increase the drive-in, drive-out kind of model, in terms of, instead of coming once a month, coming more frequently. And since we've established the foundation, we've got a breakfast program, so which is an initiative we work with the school around trying to increase children's attendance, and obviously meeting that basic need. In the first term we did over 250 breakfasts, which was amazing.
Wow.
So it's tapered off a little bit, but I think because it's so cold in the morning, so hopefully that'll pick up with the warmer weather. And we're also about to just roll out a youth mentoring program, so for age between 10 to 18 years, just providing that one-on-one extra support, pro-social activities outside of school hours, on weekends, positive role modelling, trying to increase, positive relationships, things like that.
So, Kate Webster, are you looking at, or do you already hire traditional owners, Aboriginal people?
Yeah, so for the breakfast program for the first term, we had 2 local ladies. We had a Bunjima lady and a Thalanyji lady running the breakfast program, which was great. And with the mentoring program, we've actually just put out an advertisement, and we've got a great response. And those are local people, local Indigenous ladies, and males. So it's been a really good response. So we're quite excited about rolling it out. We'll be able to formally start that work on 1st of October. So working with the school and other services in town, where the referrals will come from. But yeah, absolutely wanting to increase that employment opportunities for local people and upskilling them, and anything we can do. So there's lots of ideas that we have, but obviously we're newly established. So slowly we obviously want to see what the community wants, and we're also actually starting art for adults. So it's just going to be kind of like a drop-in model for between 11 and 2 on Friday, starting the 21st of September, I think it is, and that's going to be facilitated by one of the respected Thalanyji ladies, Anne Hayes. So,
lovely.
Yeah, which will be great. So she's really excited. We've spoken lots about, people love doing art, and there's just hasn't been that kind of forum for people to do that. So it'll be a social thing. People can come down, lunch will be provided, and they can get back into their art. And if they, then wanted to create opportunities around selling that, and so just hoping to create lots of opportunities for the community. So the local Thalanyji people, and obviously, Onslow community as a whole.
Okay, and what is Thalanyji doing at the Onslow Rodeo today?
Yeah, so my husband actually manages a service station, so that he's just started a newly Thalanyji catering. So we've been doing a few little catering jobs around town, and people have been raving about our food, which is great. And the Rodeo approached us to run the canteen, so there's lots of yummy food there. So we've just been setting up the last couple of days.